All right, good day, everybody. Thank you for coming and joining me in today's class. We'll continue the Prosperity in Adversity series, and today we're having an online sales funnel masterclass. And then let me tell you this: if you're listening to me, if you've joined me already, I can see people coming into the waiting room, and then my son will be admitting them as the class goes on. Now, if you're an entrepreneur in this age, in this dispensation, 21st century, and then with this dispensation of COVID-19, this is the best time. This is the best time to impact lives, to create products and services that add value to people's life and make a lot of money out of it. But you must understand the strategy, you must understand the technique that works now, which is everybody has moved online. Even before now, before COVID-19, almost everybody has moved online, but COVID-19 has just made it so important because social distancing, lockdown, everybody is afraid, because they don't want to catch the virus and all of that. So, but you must continue to make sales. You must continue to impact lives, no matter what is going on. So that is why this training is so critical. This masterclass is one of the best things that will happen to you. So I encourage you to sit down or pull back the chair first, then sit down, make sure you have your writing materials. I'm going to take you on a feast of knowledge, not just ordinary knowledge, sense knowledge, theoretical knowledge, practical knowledge based on the experience I've generated by making multiple seven figures. Not my businesses, all my students, that I've coached, they've used the same strategy I'm going to show you, the same system I'm going to show you to make money online, irrespective of what they are doing. Whether you're selling a crayfish in the market, you're selling gari in the market, I can tell you that it works. It works. You're selling cement, whether you're a fashion designer, whether you're a tailor, whether you're a caterer, whether you are you're into interior design, you're a coach, you're a trainer, you're a mentor, whatever it is you're doing, you can leverage on the internet by applying the structure and the system I'm going to reveal to you in this masterclass to consistently make money every day. But of course, I don't always talk about money. I talk about impact first, and then the value you create, and then you make money in exchange. Do you understand? So we're going to cover a whole lot today. So I'm going to run quickly now. Our time is running. People are coming in. So once you come in, let's do the basic introduction. Of course, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Dr. J. Ugu. Don't worry, we'll talk about it. I'll get to the slide on the introduction proper. But as you join, let us know your name and where you're joining us from, and probably what you do for a living, the kind of business you do, so that it will help me that when I'm giving examples, when I'm making illustrations, I can use your business practically to illustrate the things that I am teaching. So wow, the chat is coming in now. And everybody's on mute. So if you want to talk to me, if you want to raise any concern, if you want to make a question, if you want to make a comment or ask a question, just use the chat box. I have it open on this other side. So I will be looking at it intermittently to respond to the questions and comments while I also concentrate on the training. So as we're about to start, let me just see how many people have joined us. Okay, Mr. Vincent Ndoka, I think Dr. Vincent Ndoka just says, my first time too on your Zoom. Stalwart Concept says, I'm Stalwart Media Consultant. Ebenezer Onwuwa says he's a personal assistant and also a poultry businessman. Fantastic. I'm going to show you how we can leverage on the internet to begin to take that your poultry business to a new dimension. Supply, and whether it's chicken you want to supply to people, whether it's eggs you want to supply to, whatever it is, you can use this same training to just expand your reach. Shedrack Kada is joining us all the way from Gombe State. Wow, a whole lot of people. Okay, I'll be taking it as we move on so we can get started. All right, good, fantastic. Thank you for coming on this class, and I can assure you, let me say this, make sure you stay to the end of this class, whether this is your first time or I have a lot of students, because this is something I've been doing regularly. Every week we'll run this session. So whether this is your first time or you've been a regular student or just join my free webinars every week, please make sure you stay to the end. I have an awesome gift. I have an amazing gift I want to give to everybody. This is a brand new training. There's a brand new promo and offer I'm going to make to you at the end of this class, and you don't want to miss it for anything. You don't want to miss it. You don't want anybody to tell you about it. You want to make sure that you get every bit of it. So stay till the end, whether it's your first time, whether you're and somebody who has been on my classes for a bit, no problem. Then if you've been my student, please type in the chat box. Maybe those of you who are already on my one-on-one coaching, I've taken you through a couple of business strategy sessions. Please type on the chat box what it has done to you, how it has impacted your business, so that people know that what we teach, has practical relevance and generates results. Awesome. So thank you. I can still see Busui or Oladujoyi, Joba Kintoya. Wow, I hope I've not murdered the name. YD Raimi. Okay, Doris joining us all the way from Liberia. Saratu Mila. Wow. You guys are so welcome. So don't worry, I'll be taking a brief look at the chat box to see who are joining us. Okay, so let's quickly get started. We'll have about 45 minutes to 1 hour to get this done, and I'm going to show you that this will be about the best 1 hour to 45 minutes you have spent in quite a bit of a while. So these are the things that I need to cover today. 4 essential things. I'm going to show you how to thrive despite the COVID-19, fundamental principles that will help you to thrive despite COVID-19. I'm going to share with you again 5 thriving businesses you can start now. So if you're looking for a business to start, like I said, this training is for 2 categories of people: already existing entrepreneurs who are stuck, because of COVID-19, because they cannot use the internet to expand their reach. They don't know how. Maybe they're overwhelmed. Maybe the technology is too much. Maybe some of you may have even paid money to some gurus on the internet, some coaches and all of that, but they can't generate results. You see, write this down. Study to learn, practice before you teach. You study to learn, you practice before you teach. Most people just go online, Google things and learn them and put them together and come and start teaching. Meanwhile, they have not generated any consistent result from that. And so what I'm going to teach you today is from practice. I'm a professional. I'm not a professor. Professor is derived from the root word profess, to speak. So with them, of course, not insulting, but most times professors speak what they have read or what they have studied. But professionals speak. If they have to speak, they show you what they practice. Is their do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm a professional, practice this and I have the result, and I'm going to show you the result as we go on. So the first category of people that will benefit is already existing entrepreneurs. You have a business somewhere, you have a shop, you are a trainer, you have something you're doing, you have products or services. But because of this COVID-19, you can't go to your shop, people can't come to your business, people cannot come to your, wherever it is. So because of that, you're not making as much income as you would like or you were making before. So you're looking at, okay, so how do I use this internet? Maybe you have tried, you have social media accounts, some of you may even have email lists, some of you may have run ads in the past, even paid ad on Facebook. But the thing is that it is not connected, it's not systematic, so it's not automated, so you can't make money consistently out of it. So that's the first category of people I want to talk to today. The second category of people are people who are, aspiring entrepreneurs, brand new entrepreneurs who want to start a new business. Maybe because your take home can no longer take you home. What's going on in the, the employment sector and all of that? Everybody's scared. There's downsizing or right sizing. They now call it right sizing, no longer downsizing. And then maybe they are cutting your salary, is threatened and all of that. So you need a side income, you need a side business. So I'm going to show you 5 businesses you can start to do now that will change all the things, your financial situation. So even if you're doing business already, but you want to add 1 or 2 other things to it, that is also fantastic. But the common thread in everything I'm going to teach you today is your ability to use internet to reach more clients, to reach more customers, to reach more prospects, and to impact more people and make more sales. That is the common thread in everything that I'm going to teach you today. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. Once you can leverage and then use this strategy, you will be able to, actualize your goals and dreams in that business. All right. So the third thing I want to achieve today is to show you how to adapt your business for consistent income generation despite the lockdown. Yes, so optimistic the lockdown will soon be lifted, but what if it progresses for maybe another 1 month, maybe another 2 months, maybe even 6 months, maybe even 1 year? So we need to do a worst case scenario and then prepare our business as such. All right, so the fourth thing I want to share with you is now how to create an online sales funnel that markets and sells your product and services online without you leaving your house. That would be crazy. That is a climax. You understand? So if you're interested in learning these things, kindly type in the chat box, I am interested, I am super engaged. I'm going to introduce myself formally now. Type in the chat box, I am interested in learning these things, I am super engaged. And then, okay, Miss Beauty, okay, that's fantastic, says she's interested. Just keep the comments coming. I'll read as much as as much as I can take. All right, all right. Wow, wow, interested. Wow, wow. Okay. So let's begin. My name is Dr. J. Ugu. I like to refer to myself as a millionaire entrepreneur, and then I am awesome. Fantastic. It's not about being proud. That is who I am. And I know that every other person who is on this call today with me is also a millionaire, and then you're also awesome. That is all fantastic. And I'm going to explain that to you as we proceed. Everybody who is here, you're awesome, you're fantastic. Okay, so I'm primarily a medical doctor. I'm a trained medical doctor, actually, but then I retired. I retired at the age of 40. Now that's discussion for another day. But now I work as a personal finance coach and an entrepreneurship development and management consultant. So I teach entrepreneurs how to make, manage, and multiply money. I call it the 3 M's of money: how to make, manage, and multiply money. That's what I teach entrepreneurs. And then, of course, in managing your money, one of the ways to, managing your personal finances, you need to learn how to make money. That's where entrepreneurship comes in. And then I also help people to grow up, so to start up, to grow up, and stay up. So these are different dimensions of my classes. But for today, we're just focusing on online sales and funnel creation, and then how to manage and how to make money from it. I work with Abuja Enterprises Agency in Abuja, Federal Capital of Nigeria. Also, I'm a CBN certified a consultant and trainer, for entrepreneurs, and a whole lot of other things. But that's not to bother you. Let me tell you the truth. And it wasn't always like that too. Okay, let me just read this. Okay, I'm also the founder of the Millionaire Entrepreneurs University. That's a project we're working on. But it wasn't always like that. At the point my life was so stressful, I was working as a doctor. As a matter of fact, I was almost absent during my own wedding. But again, that's discussion for another day. So, but the thing is, if you're talking about struggling, if you're talking about juggling so many things, what they call multiple streams of income is actually multiple struggle and multiple frustration. So, but I'm going to show you how you can concentrate on that singular business and be the best at it and make all the money you need to make, and then create all the value and all the impact you need to be able to make. So for me, I've been through all of this, all of the struggles. I paid coaches thousands of dollars really, and then I didn't get the result I wanted until I met my mentor and coach, I think in 2013, 2012. And then from there, that was when everything took a dramatic change. It just changed my mindset and the way I reasoned, and I thought about a few things. So you're welcome once again. And then let me just talk a bit about retirement. There are two criteria for retirement. If you want to retire, two things. You need to create a system that delivers the result even in your absence. You need to create a system that delivers the result even in your absence. And then secondly, you need to build leadership. You need to build leadership. The same thing that God did. You see, God provides an example for us in everything we do in business and in life. God created the entire universe in 5 days and then made man on the 6th day. Now in the 5 days, he created everything and he built a system inside of it. So when a tree, he created trees, and then they bear fruit, and the fruit falls to the ground, he will bring another tree. So God doesn't have to create trees again. God doesn't have to create fishes again. God doesn't have to create even the ocean, even the rivers. They don't have to create it again. There's condensation and evaporation. So there is a system in everything that God created. Then on the 6th day, he built leadership, that is man, to manage the systems. Because without leadership, the system will go ill. There's this scientific law that says everything tends to entropy, that's disorganization, disorderliness. Do you understand? So even if you create a system in your business, you still will need leadership. So that's part of the thing. Well, I won't be talking a lot about it today, but you just need to learn that for you to retire is not when you're 65 years of age or when you have worked for 35 years. It's the point where you create a system that makes that same money even in your absence, and then you build leadership to manage the system. That is when you retire. If you do it at 20 years, you can retire at 20 years. I did my own at 40. That's why I was able to retire, because I have hospitals that I run, I have doctors that manage it, and then they make enough money to take care of my needs, my family, my rent, my cars, and all of those things without me necessarily being there. That is why I was able to retire. Now focus on teaching and then coaching and then impacting more people. If you want to do the same thing, maybe at the end of the class, just send me a mail. I'll share my email with you, drjugu@gmail.com. Send me a mail that's what you want to do. If you work with me, I can guarantee 3 to 5 years you'll retire from anything you're doing. And then please write this down. You see, before you retire, you work to live. After you retire, you live to work. Let me say that again. Before you retire, you work to live. After you retire, you live to work. You understand? And it's when you retire that you step into God's purpose for your life. Okay, let me not overwork that issue, but that is very, very important. That is very, very important. If you understand what I'm saying, just quickly type in the chat box. I'm following you, sir. Doctor, I understand you. I feel you. I like to have energy in my training. I like to have people engaged and then involved in what I am doing. So let me look at the chat box and see what is going on. In fact, it's really buzzing. Okay, so part of the introduction. Okay, Mr. Kingsley K is here. Eddie Rock is here. He says, yes, I can hear you. He says, Kingsley says, I can hear you, sir, and I can also see. Fantastic. That's great. Okay, so let's proceed. So please avoid distractions. Pay attention, take notes, and then ensure you stay to the end. Like I've already said, I have a special gift waiting for you at the end of this class. I use a training methodology called Neuro-Linguistic Program. It was popularized by Tony Robbins of the United States of America, by his father of personal development and coaching. So you find out that my classes are interactive. I ask questions, we do simple exercise, I repeat a lot of things. I say good or good, yes or yes, and all of those things. Those things are fantastic. And of course, I use learning aids, actions, demonstrations, experiment videos. I may not use all of them in this particular training. I just need to let you know. And then especially if you're also a coach, you're also a trainer, these are the things I can show you to make your own personal classes also very, very engaging. Fantastic. So let's make a declaration. This will be the end of the introduction, and then we move into the class proper. This will be the end. So what is a declaration? I hope I'm not too fast. Okay, so let me slow down a bit so you can catch your breath. Let me drink. I have a bottle of water here. Let me drink. Oh, okay. Somebody's saying that I'm too fast. Okay. Thank you. So let me slow down so that we're all together. For we're not in the haste. Just that I want to make sure that I cover everything in the next 5 minutes to 1 hour. All right. So what is a declaration? A declaration is a statement of an intention to undertake a particular kind of action so you get a particular kind of result. Let me say that again. A declaration is a statement of intention to undertake a particular kind of action so you get a particular kind of result. That's what a declaration is. Now, in the other common concept people talk about is affirmation. I am not a big fan of affirmation. Affirmation is a statement of something that you wish to happen as if it has already happened. A statement of something that you wish to happen as if it has already happened. Do you understand? So, for instance, if you say I have $1 million, that's not a declaration. That's an affirmation. Even that's if you don't already have the $1 million, but you're looking at having it. Now, when you say you have it, it's an affirmation. But when you say I am going to do what it takes to make $1 million, that is a declaration, and that is always better because it ties the end result to the action. So if you say I am going to learn how to make $1 million and become a millionaire, your mind understands this is easier for you, and then it also propels you to action. Because if you say you have $1 million, you see, your bank account is ready. You don't have the money. Your mind runs riot with it. Do you understand? I'm not saying that affirmation is not good, but you can also step to a higher level, which is declaration. And I will show you a declaration now. All right, are you good? Let me show you a declaration. So you start making declaration. Don't just make affirmation. So affirmation is stating the end, but declaration is you're stating the end, but you're also stating what you will do to get to the end. Do you understand? Just something very, very simple. So for instance, I will learn online marketing so that I can make $1 million or so that I can become a millionaire. Do you understand? So you find out that you becoming a millionaire is dependent upon you learning how to do online marketing or digital marketing or creating an online sales funnel. Your mind understands, and it's easier for you to follow through. And then at the end of the day, maybe 1 month, maybe 2 months, maybe 6 months, you get that result that you desire instead of just saying, I have $1 million. Do you understand? So, but there's a signature declaration I do. Good or good? Good, fantastic. So the signature declaration I want to share with you now. And then if you're with me, if you're looking at me, from your video, just put your right hand by the right side of your head and say, I am a millionaire. I am a millionaire. Let's say it's the third time, I am a millionaire. And then that same right hand on the left side of your chest, that's where your heart is, and say, I am awesome. And then give yourself a high five. Did you see me do it? I am a millionaire. I am awesome, and then give yourself a high five. Fantastic, fantastic. So let's do the third time. But now personalize, say Dr. J is a millionaire. So mention your own name. Don't say Dr. J on your own for yourself. Okay. So Dr. J is a millionaire. Dr. J is awesome, and then I give myself a high five. Fantastic. So type in the chat box how it makes you feel, and then let me go to show you how to make money online. Type in the chat box. Let me see. Have you made a declaration? Let me know I have made a declaration. Okay. Said okay. Wow. Okay, you have made a declaration. Yes, you have made a declaration. Fantastic. You say it makes you feel good. Wow. You say, boss, I am feeling good about this. Oh, this is good. This is good. So my challenge to you now is in the next 30 days, make this declaration at least twice every day. So you make it in the morning. If you're going out, even if you're not going out, just make it in the morning when you get out of bed. Say to yourself, I'm a millionaire, I am awesome. And give yourself a high five. Then in the night before you go to bed, still make that same declaration. It makes you feel good, but beyond making you feel good, it makes you begin to look for the awesome things you need to do to manifest the millionaire status that you have spoken to your mind. Are you getting me? So when you say that you're a millionaire, then you also say there are things you're going to do, but you do awesome things to become that millionaire. Good or good? Fantastic. So if you're going to commit to making this declaration, write it in the chat box. I commit to making this declaration for the next 1 month. I commit to making this declaration for the next 1 month. Let's keep the road running. I can't wait. I can't wait to get the testimonies of your result and then all the things that will happen to you because of this thing that we've started to do. All right, so let me run. Our time is quickly going. So today, let me share with you. There are 3 things, and I think I talked about. There are 3 things you need to do to be able to thrive beyond COVID-19. There are 3 things you need to do. One is to develop a positive mindset. The second one is to discover or create your wealthy place, and then the third one is to leverage the internet. Now, for you to thrive, it means you're living a sustainable life. That's what thriving means. As a matter of fact, write this down. There are 5 levels of human need. I'm not going to explain, but I'll just mention it to you quickly now because there are so many things I need to cover today. Okay, so the first one is survival. Survival is the first level of human need, which means physiological needs. You need air, you need water, you need food, you need clothes, you need shelter. And now let me tell you, because of what is going on in COVID-19, almost everybody has come down to the level of survival, Then from survival, you get to the level of success. What is success? Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. That's the second level of human need. By the time you start surviving, then you need to now become successful. So what does it mean to become successful? When you set a goal and achieve it, you're successful. So if you set a goal to come to my class, yes, you have not made $1 million yet, but if you set a goal to come to my class today, which you have come, then you're already successful. Why is this important? Because these small successes that are add up to the big success. So don't wait until you become you have the best cars, you have the Range Rover, you have the limousines, you live in the biggest houses, you fly first class before you say you are a success. So anytime you set a goal and then you achieve it, or you're even in the process of achieving it, if you're putting one foot in front of the other, then you're already successful. A beggar is successful, a wealthy man is successful. If a beggar sets out to get 500 naira in a day and is able to get a 500, or at least in the process of it, he's successful. If a wealthy man sets out to make $1 million in a day and then he gets 500,000, 900, or even that 1 million, he's already successful. So why this is important is so that you begin to celebrate yourself. Success is a destination. Success is not an end. So you need to continuously celebrate yourself. Now, the third level of human need is sustainability, which is the level of thriving. So when you set goals and achieve it continuously over a period of time, then that becomes a sustainable, and then that is the level of thriving, and that is where I want to get you to. And of course, you can go to level 4, which is significance. They are called actually 5 S. So the first S is survival. You can write it down. It's very, very important. The first S is survival. The second S is success. The third S is sustainability. The fourth S is significance, which means you now have more than enough. You are surviving, you're already successful, you're sustainable, which means you're making it over and over again. So you now have more than enough to give to other people. So you're setting businesses, taking people out of the street, impacting lives, building hospitals, charging just small money, building businesses that help people who would have been wayward and all of that, who would have been unemployed. You understand? That is significant. So you're impacting lives. But you can only impact lives when you're successful. You're surviving first, you're successful, and then you're sustainable. Do you understand? And then the fifth level is self-actualization. This is a fleeting level. I won't discuss it here. I'll discuss it with people who come for my private one-on-one coaching. You understand? That who come up Tita. Do you understand? I love Jesus Christ a whole lot. That's also part of what he does. He teaches the multitude, gives them fish and bread and 5 loaves and all of those things. But he takes the disciple to a higher level, and then that is where he begins to explain to them the workings of the miracle. And it was one of those days where in the mountain, and then Peter was so amazed what was going on. He didn't know when he said, my Lord, let's build them. And 3 tabernacles for you, one for Moses, one for Elijah, and then one for you. Do you understand? So please type in the chat box. I'll just share these other 3 things with you, and then I'll show you how to make money online. So type in the chat box if if you're going to go to that higher level with me. If you want to go to that higher level with me, just type in the chat box, I want to go to a higher level with you, Dr. J. I want to go to a higher level with you, and I am willing to pay the price. I'm willing. Success has a price. Failure has a price. The price for success is paid forward. The price for failure is paid backwards. That's in regret. Do you understand? The pain of discipline is always less than the pain of regret. Do you understand? So if you discipline yourself, pay the price, you'll be successful. All right, so just type in the chat box. There are a whole lot of messages coming up from the chat box, so I may not be able to directly respond to them, but at the end of the class, I will just take them, and then especially the ones that are questions. Thank you for the people who are joining us just now. Wow. Okay, all right. So there are 3 things you need to do to be able to survive in this, thrive in this field. And you can see it on the slide. So you need to have a positive mindset, and then mindset is the programming of the mind to process and interpret information in a particular way. The programming of the mind to process, interpret, and respond to information in a particular way. That's positive mindset. Now, positive mindset is a mindset that sees the good in every situation. So how do you develop a positive mindset? By verbal programming, by modeling, and by incidents. So verbal programming is by carving, things you see, books you read, things you hear, things you see, that will give you that positive mindset. So what books are you reading? What movies are you watching? These are the things that program your mind to help you develop a positive mindset. Modeling, who are in front of you, before you, that you're looking at every day, that exemplify the correct positive mindset, the attributes of wealth. Indirectly, unconsciously, you copy them even without knowing about it. Do you understand? Anybody that is with you over a period of time, you indirectly, unconsciously, before you know to copy them. Do you understand? There's an adage in my place that if a she-goat is eating grass, the kid will be looking at how the mouth moves. Before you know it, the kid will also start eating grass the same way the mother eats. So let me tell you this, most of us, we are either exactly like the people that we grew up with, or the exact opposites. You are either exactly like them or the exact opposite in terms of your finances, But I won't be able to go into that today. Those of you who come for the personal coaching will be able to deal a lot more with it. But the thing you need to just learn is, for you to develop a positive mindset, you need to program yourself verbally by the things you read, by the things you see, by the things you hear. Then the people who are modeling wealth in front of you, and then finally incidents, the kind of things that happen around your life. Okay. All right, that's fantastic. I hope you're following me. If you're following, say, yes, sir, I am following you. If you're following me, say, yes, sir. Wow, yes, sir, yes, sir. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so how do you create your wealthy place? Your wealthy place is the intersection of your passion, your skills, and the market need. That's your wealthy place. Where I'm going to is the leverage. So I just want to lay this background, and then we move on. Your wealthy place is the intersection, the point where your passion meets your skills and then the market needs. So where you have these 3 things, that is the place where you make the most money at ease. 2 things, you make the most money at ease in your wealthy place. So you need to identify your passion. What are you passionate about? What do you have energy to do? What can you do without being paid? What do you do effortlessly? What problems do you notice easily? These are pointers to your passion. Then can you develop skill in that area of your passion? Then can you align those your passion and your skill in the place where the market has a need? You make the amazing amount of money. Like I said, if you come on the personal coaching or privately, I will share with you how to create your passion and then all of those things. And then finally, the 3rd one is to leverage the internet. So that's where I'm going to hit home. This masterclass is going to concentrate on leveraging the internet. We're going to concentrate on leveraging the internet, because you develop a positive mindset, if you create your wealthy place, then you need to use the internet to be able to now make money out of this too, and live the life that God has said you should live. Let me remind you, God is interested in your wealth. God is interested in your making money. Exactly. Proverbs 35 verse 27, it says, God is pleased with the prosperity of his servant. So if you're actually a servant of God, God is pleased with your prosperity. Do you understand? Do you understand? And then you make that also through faith, because I think in Hebrew 11 verse 6 thereabout, it says, without faith, it's impossible to please God. Do you understand? So for you to please God, you need faith, and then pleasing God is by your prosperity. Do you understand? Okay, so that I just want to give you, the foundation to all of that. So let me know if you're following me. Let me know if you understand what I'm saying. Let me take one more, just a sip of water, and then let's hit the road proper now. This is where the rubber meets the road, and then we'll talk about leverage. So keep the comments coming. Type in the chat box, what you're already feeling, and then I'll show you how to start making money immediately. All right. So let me just take a look at the chat box and see what we have so far. All right. While I'm looking at that, I hope you're reading what you have on the screen. And so we're going to talk about leverage now. Effective digital marketing and sales is the single most important key to thriving financially now and post COVID-19. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of people here. Mojisola is a fashionpreneur. Okay, iPad says I can hear you. Says go ahead, please. Go ahead, please. Oh, I am following. Oh, that's good. Okay, beauty. Okay, fantastic. All right. So leverage is actually is a scientific word. Lever. It means leverage actually denotes amplifying your results while minimizing your efforts. That's leverage. Amplifying something that amplifies your results while minimizing your efforts. So you can imagine you have a car, you have a flat tire on the road, and you want to remove the tire. Of course, you can't carry the car on your hands and lift it and change the tire. But with a small jack, you can actually lift a 5-ton car. Do you understand? So that jack is a lever. It enables you to use small effort and then achieve a big result. So that is also what internet does to us. A lot of things in business about leverage, even creating companies, creating systems and structure, that's leverage. So you have a small effort, but that small effort used through a lever will be able to magnify your output. So that's what I'm going to show you today. Now, how you can use the small effort you have, even less than what you're doing already, leverage the internet and then maximize your results. So if you're interested in learning, say, sir, I am interested. Say, I am interested. Say, I want to learn more. All right. So I'm going to show you that now. So please write this down. Poverty is increasing your effort to increase your wealth. Poverty is increasing your efforts to increase your wealth. Yes, so if you have to increase your effort, maybe you're making 200,000 naira a month, and then you have to increase your effort to make 250,000. That's the poverty. I'm not even talking about increasing your effort and getting less results, because that's what's happening to a lot of people. They're increasing their effort and then they're making less money. But wealth is decreasing your effort while your results increase. So let's say you're working 8 hours a day. With what I'm going to teach you now, you can actually working 8 hours a day and making 500,000 naira a month. What I'm going to teach you now, you can actually work 2 to 3 hours a day and make 1 million a month. That is called wealth. Well, all right, fantastic. I hope you like that. So let's make a declaration, and then let's get home into what I want to share with you now. So say to yourself, I am a millionaire. I am awesome, and then give yourself a high five. I hope you feel good about it. And I told you, why do you give yourself a high five? Because even if people don't believe that you're a millionaire, even if people don't believe, you believe yourself. So you don't wait for external validation for you to know that you're already a millionaire. Once you know it here, and then you're willing to do what it takes, it will manifest. Do you understand? So let's say it again. I am a millionaire. I am awesome, and then give yourself a high five. Okay. So before I show you what to do, okay, so if you have any questions, you can type in the chat box. I'll quickly take them. I like to make sure that everybody's following, and because this is really the main place I want to get in this class. So I want to share with you 5 common mistakes entrepreneurs make in their online marketing and sales. This is the main thing. After this, I'll now share with you what to do. You understand? Because you need to know what you're doing wrong, and I'll show you what you need to do beginning from now. So let's go through. Wow, there are a lot of comments. I can't really go through all of them. So 5 common mistakes entrepreneurs make in their online marketing and sales. Number 1 is posting on social media handles, giving out free content without a strategy and building on borrowed land. This is a whole lot, but I just put them together. Do you understand? Some people will tell you 20, but I just wanted 5. You understand? So that you get to understand them very, very, very well. Okay, sorry, there's a problem with the numbering, but it's okay. There are 5 of them. So, the thing is, a lot of us already have social media accounts, you have personal social media accounts. So you post on them, and then, for instance, you're selling this water, and then you advertise it on your personal hand, and people say, wow, big product, good product, Sister Carry or Sister Rider. You see, you can get 1 million likes, but you have not made even one sale. If it has happened to you, type in chat box, it has happened to me before. People can so much have, you can have 5,000 followers on Facebook, 5,000 friends on Facebook, but not even one of them buys from you. And let me also tell you, Facebook is always changing the algorithm. So if you make a post on Facebook and you have 5,000 friends, I can assure you that 10% of them will not even see the ad. Sorry, not ad now, the post that you made. So there has to be a new strategy to be able to reach out to more people. But again, when you post on your personal social media, and how many people can you reach to? Maybe 5,000, that's the maximum. But I'll show you, you don't even need, I'm not active personally on social media, but I make a lot of money from social media. And I'll share with you what it is. And again, those witches and wizards from your village, they are the ones seeing all the things you're doing. I don't believe a lot in all of them, but I just wanted to make that like a joke, so to say. But they are the ones that see all of those things. So you don't need them. They are the ones that they will say hi, but even in their hearts, they are jealous of your progress. They are not happy that you're making progress. So they will give you all the thumbs up, but they cannot purchase one thing from you. Even if they want to purchase, they ask, they have not paid, will you give us for credit and all of those things? Do you understand? So I'm going to share with you where you need to post, how you need to post. Then, the other day I saw, people are putting free content. Maybe you're developing YouTube videos and then you're posting it on your channel, and people are saying, yes, that is fine, but that is the long road. That is the long road. It is very, very difficult to monetize. They say, okay, I'll monetize it later. Usually, it's very, very difficult to monetize. I'll show you what to do, how to monetize it with small following, even with 100 people. Do you understand? With 100 people in your email list, you can make a killing in a month. All right. So if you're guilty of this, just let me know the one you're guilty of. I'm going to talk about all the rest of them. Then also, so you give out free content. I give out free content, but I'm going to show you the strategy, how to give out free content and then make money out of that free content that you are giving. All right. Now, a lot of people sell directly to everybody. So everybody's your customer. So you just post. When you're selling directly, people don't know you. They don't like you. They don't trust. That's what we call the KLT factor. They don't know you. They don't like you. They don't trust you. Do you understand? So you just bring something and say, please buy. How many of you would buy a phone in traffic? You won't. Because you don't know the guy selling the phone. You don't trust him. Liking is not about liking his person, but you don't like the way he does business. The person doesn't have an authority that he understands phones. Do you understand? So how do you go about this? If you have an email list, if you build relationship, if you have a sales funnel, then people will get to know you. They will get to like you. They will get to trust you. Then you build an authority status, which means you become the go-to person. So when they have a need related to the problem you're solving, then they will come to you naturally. People will come with money begging you to buy. People will have come for my mentorship, for my coaching, and ask me, please, will you be my mentor? I don't go looking for them. I give out strategically free content on social media, and then I get their emails, I get their details, and then I start educating them about the things I do. I start providing value. Then over time, you will begin to make money. So it's not about having I think we're going to come to that. It's not about having a website. It's not about being present in social media all the time, sleeping there, but you're not making money. I'm going to show you the strategy to get it done, to build your authority. Do you understand? And then, okay, number 3 is lack of automated structure and system. So some of you already know a bit of the things I'm talking about. For instance, maybe some people may have an email list, haphazard email list, maybe 10, 20 people. No, that's not how it works. Some people may, be running ad. You may even be boosting your ad. Do you understand? There is no strategy. You're not targeting properly, and then there is no follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the list. The money is in the list, but the fortune is in the follow-up. These are 2 key things you must understand about digital marketing. The fortune is in the follow-up, but the money is in the list. So you need to have the list, then you need to be able to follow up. Do you understand? If you have an email list, type it in the chat box. I have an email list. If you've not heard about all of this I'm talking about, don't worry. I'm going to explain it. I'm going to break it down so that you can understand it properly. Let me tell you this. My mentor once told me that what you cannot explain to a 5-year-old, you don't understand it. Let me say that again. What you cannot explain to a 5-year-old, you do not understand it. So I'm going to explain it because this is from practical knowledge. I've done this and I've created results. Okay. And then no lead magnets. If you know what a lead magnet is, just type in the chat box, I know what a lead magnet is. If you don't know, don't worry, just keep quiet. No problem, no problem. I'm going to explain it to you. But you see it, you need to have a lead magnet. What I see people do is, maybe let me use this water again. You're selling this water, so you just come and advertise it and even make a video about this water. Now that will not give, it may give you money maybe once a while, so one or two people that like it, but that will not give you income consistently. So what I would do is, let's say I'm selling this water, and then I know the things about water. This water has certain quality, so I say, I come up with a program, with an ebook, with something like a webinar, with something like a cheat sheet, like a PDF, and say, okay, 5 benefits of drinking water in the morning, of how alkaline water can make you look 10 years younger than your age. How alkaline water can make you look 10 years younger than your age. So I write an ebook on that, and then I circulate it among my friends. I circulate it on social media. I can also pay for ad and run it. So anybody who is interested in looking 10 years younger will say, okay, let me read. And then because it is free, they will put in their name and email for them to get that free. So I'm going to explain it as we go on when we get to the sales funnel proper. So they will put their name and email address to be able to get. So while they are for them to watch my video or get my ebook of how I explain how you can look 10 years younger by drinking alkaline water, they need to give me their name and email address. That is all I need. It's actually free. That is strategic giving. But what happens is, once they come into my email, then I give them the ebook I promised them. They read it and find out that I am actually knowledgeable about health, about water therapy, and all of those things. Now, let me ask you a question. If they want to get that water therapy, if they want to get alkaline water, who would they talk to? Who would they trust? Because I build that trust, I build that authority. They will talk to me. So they will ask me, where can I get the alkaline water? And remember, my primary purpose is to sell the alkaline water. But I don't want to tell them, come and buy my alkaline water. No, I first of all have to give them something that is called the lead magnet, an ethical bribe, and then let them know the benefits of drinking alkaline water. Package it as a book, package it as a webinar, package it as a cheat sheet, package it as a guide. I'm just saying, you can use it in any kind of business. Do you understand? Then when they get it, you establish your authority in that lead magnet, and then they begin to believe you. As you build the relationship over time, whenever they are ready, you're always there, they will buy from you. And let me tell you this, if you do this, and I'm telling you, you find that every day of your business, there are people who are ready to buy from you. So people who joined you last year, it took them 6 months to get ready to buy, maybe because they didn't have money, maybe because there was no need. But however, whenever they are ready, you're always there. So every day you have a set of people who are ready to buy from you. Then that's why it's a funnel. You have new people coming in from top. Then as they are going down, you have people buying at every time, and then every time. That's the system, and that's so fantastic. These are the things that I did, and then automated them, and I was able to retire from active medical practice. I was able to retire from hustling to come and teach you this. I'm doing this from my office. You know, it's comfortable, it's cozy, it's a good life to live. But what is possible for one is possible for all. All right. So let me know the ones you're guilty of. Okay, it says guilty of numbers 1 and 2. Okay, fantastic. Okay, this person says guilty of number 3. Okay, so let's quickly run through the remaining 2. Then I will show you how to create the online sales funnel. I'm just showing you the mistakes you're already making, and you see that is why you're not succeeding in taking your business online and you're making money online. All right. So some people also wait until they have a functional website, or they wait to be known and become popular, or they want to be approved by influencers before they start making money online. No, you don't need those things. I will show you. You don't need a functional website for you to be able to make money online, for you to have a functional online sales system. I'm going to show you how that works. Then you don't need to be known. As a matter of fact, it's when you have a funnel that makes you known. It's not when you are known that you start making money. No, it is this thing that I'm teaching you now. If you start doing that, you start becoming an authority, you start becoming a go-to person in your field, then you now become known. But in the process, you have already made a lot of money. Then yes, you can meet influencers, but it also has to be from a point of strength, not from a point of weakness. I do JVPs with influencers, at my level now, but you don't have to go cap in hand begging them. You can grow your list gradually, grow your business gradually, then they will be attracted to you. One of the principles I have in life is that I don't beg for anything. It's not a matter of pride. Whatever I cannot get, then it means I'm not qualified for it. So I need to go and grow myself. If I grow myself to that level, that's when they're attracted to me. You understand? It's not a pride, it's about contentment. What I cannot have, I won't beg for it. I'll grow myself. When I grow to that extent, that thing will come to me. All right, and then the final one is lack of coaching and mentorship. I cannot emphasize this, well enough. I suffered. I tried to discover everything, do trial and error, and I still laugh when I see people they attend free classes like this, and then you tell them to enroll for coaching for mentorship. No, they want to go and do trial and error. Well, it's good, but it's going to take another 5 to 6 to 7 years. I'm not. Well, you can do it faster, but you see, it is foolishness to struggle where another person who is willing to help you is succeeding. Let me take that again. It is foolishness to struggle where another person who is willing to help you is succeeding. So, for instance, today I'm willing to help you. So, why would you want to do trial and error? Mistakes I made 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 3 years ago, you want to continue making those same mistakes again? No. You see, mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. So, you ride on my shoulder. See, a mentor gives you his shoulder to climb. A godfather uses your shoulder to climb. A godfather uses your shoulder to climb. So a godfather steps on me, but a mentor gives you his own shoulder so that you can climb. All right, and that's what I want to give you. I want to give you my shoulder. I want to give you my experience. I want to give you, even as Newton said it, that he said he could only see farther because he climbed on the shoulders of giants. So Isaac Newton, I hope you know about him, especially those of us who are science inclined, he had those theories, the theory of, I can't remember them now, but there are three laws of motion that Isaac Newton has. And then he said, as renowned as he was, he said that he could only see so far because he climbed on the shoulders of giants. So if I'm presenting my shoulder for you to climb today, why won't you? Yes, it may cost you something. I'm going to tell you the fee, what it will cost you to be part of it. But please, if you're willing to climb on the shoulder, well, my shoulder is broad, no problem. If you're willing to climb on it and then get the results you desire, type in the chat box, I am willing to pay the price to get my online marketing working. I am willing to pay the price to get my online marketing working. You find out that one thing with me is I make declarations a whole lot. Why? I'm not saying it just to entice you, but this is what I do with myself. Each time I speak it, one, I release energy into the atmosphere. So everything I need to actualize that it comes to me. That's one. Once I say it, I am willing to do this to get this. I release that spoken word goes with energy. God created the entire universe with spoken word. That's energy. Say, let there be light, and there was light. So when you speak it, it releases energy to attract everything you need to make that thing happen. But again, it moves you to take action so that you can meet that thing. So you don't send energy to attack something and then you're docile and then you sit back in your armchair and sleep. No. You see, when you send out the energy, while the energy goes to attract that thing, you also stand up and then you will meet with your destiny at the gates of success. You will meet with your destiny helper at the gates of success, which means you cannot meet your destiny helper inside your house. Do you understand? So when you say, I pay the price for coaching and mentorship, you stand up, pay the price. Then because you have spoken it, that mentor will come and be attracted to you. All right, good, fantastic. If you're blessed with this class, say, I am blessed. Let me show you now the next maybe as we begin to tidy up now, we're reaching the peak of the class. So let me show you the online sales funnel proper, what you now need to be doing to create that amazing income. So please don't do trial and error. So type in the chat box the ones you're guilty of from number 1 to 5. Which of the mistakes are you guilty of? Type in the chat box quickly as I go down to show you the online sales funnel. And let me know if you have been blessed. Let me know if you have learned something. And the way I teach, I'm actually a coach and a mentor. I'm actually a personal finance coach. So when I teach, I don't just teach about online sales funnel. I also teach you about things that will make you successful generally. The things you can apply in your life, in your business, in your relationship with other people, and you become generally successful. But here we're now zeroing in on online sales funnel. So if you have been blessed, type in the chat box, thank you, sir, for this class. I've been blessed. I've learned a whole lot. And then also tell me what you have learned. I can see it as a chats are coming in. I don't want you to come on the system because it will distract me. So it's on this other device. All right. So please do keep it coming. Do keep your comments coming. Like I said, if you want me to coach you personally, my email address is drjubu@gmail.com. So you can get across to me, and then of course we'll take it off from there. But do stay to the end of the class. We'll have a few more minutes to go, and then I will share with you the things you need to do, the steps you need to take. But please say to yourself, I will do whatever it takes ethically right, morally right, legally right to achieve success. I will do whatever it takes as long as ethically right, morally right, and legally right to become successful. Yes, make that declaration. You can type it in the chat box. Let me see. Because one of the things I want to do for you is to become your accountability partner. Good or good? Good. Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's say the declaration again. I am a millionaire. I am awesome. And then give yourself a high five. Okay, so let's take a breather. And then we'll get into the online sales funnel proper, and then that's where we'll tidy up the class. So I'll just do the online sales funnel, and I'll tell you next step, the things you need to do. So those of you who want the coaching, who want me to show you how to do the online sales funnel by yourself so that I can create results in your business, I'll show you. So those two basic things are what I will do next, and then we'll call it a day for today. So thank you for staying with me. Type in the chat box what you're feeling and what you have learned so far. Let's take just 5 seconds breather. All right. Okay, so welcome back. So the online sales funnel, what you can see on your screen, that's the slide, is the different components of the online sales system. It's a whole lot. So what I'm going to do is just to try to simplify it for you. But those of you who want me to show you personally how it's done and then create it for you, then of course it's not what we can cover. I want to make sure that we don't stay here beyond 1 hour. So the various components of the online sales funnel include the traffic, which is a collection of prospects or a collection of people within the environment in which you do business. That's traffic. A collection of people within the environment in which you do business. So you have traffic, you have ad copy. Ad copy is advert copy, and I'm sure most of us see it on Facebook. So you see an advert advertising something, maybe an ebook or something. So you are traffic. So, but now what I'll show you is how that will be traffic for you. Then when you do the ad copy, then they want to get something, but they need to give you their email and name in exchange. So that happens on the landing page. So you have the traffic, you have the ad copy, you have the landing page, then you have a thank you page, then you have an email autoresponder, you have a lead magnet. I'm going to talk about it maybe just briefly. You have a hosting platform, you have email sequence, you have front-end sales. So the front end offer, you have sales page, back end offer, sales page, you have side sales, up sales, cross sales, repeat sales. Now, this is just because for teaching, that's why I have to put them across like this. But in practice, they are all together. So don't be overwhelmed. Don't be overwhelmed. It's not you don't need to be tech savvy to get those things done. They are very, very simple. But just so that I can break it down for you to understand. So those are the components. Now, let me show you a schematic of how it works. And then we'll take it off from there. I'll give you examples, and then that will be the much we'll be able to take from today's class. Okay, so you can see it. This is a schematic. So that is what an online sales funnel looks like. So you can see that at the level of traffic is very, very broad. Then from traffic, they get to the ad copy, which is where you now have your prospects, which are people who are interested in your business. Now from the ad copy, if they're interested, there's usually a link that they will click. Now get this clearly. What you advertise in the ad copy is usually not a product. It is called the lead magnet. That's what you advertise. And the examples of lead magnet I've said would include an ebook, a free report, a PDF guide, a cheat sheet, a list, or maybe a webinar too. I do webinars as a lead magnet. These are the things you use to attract the lead to come into your autoresponder. All right. If these things are sounding a bit technical, don't worry. We'll help you sort them out as we move on. So now what you advertise in your ad copy is your lead magnet, not your product. Like you saw what I said. If I want to sell this water, let's assume that this water is alkaline water and I want to sell it. I will not advertise this water on social media. What I will advertise is 7 benefits of drinking alkaline water. How to make your skin look 10 years younger by drinking alkaline water. That's what I will advertise as an ebook. So I will sit down and write it and give it out for free. But for you to get it for free, you need to give me your name and email address. And once you give me that, I'll give you the ebook. Then I already have your name and email address on my autoresponder, so I can now start marketing to you. Do you understand? The landing page is where you enter your name and email address to be able to get the promised lead magnet. Do you understand? Then the autoresponder is an email, is a software that enables you to send thousands and hundreds of emails Ordinarily, if you use your generic email, your maybe Gmail, Yahoo Mail, you may not be able to send more than 100 emails at the same time. But with this, you can send 50,000 emails. You can send 100,000 emails at the same time. Most of you are on my email list, and you get my emails repeatedly. And again, you can automate it, so the emails go out even in your absence. And then when you have that system, people can pay. As I'm doing this class, I'm getting a lot. People are also paying for courses I have, for programs that I have, without me being there. And that's what I want to show you. And I want to say this again: whether you're selling bread, or you're a fashion designer, or you're selling garri in the market, any kind of business you're doing, with what is going on in COVID-19, you can develop this system, this online sales system, and adapt it to that business and start making consistent income. I showed this to one of my students, and then she sells cement, and we did an ebook, how to prevent your wall from being soaked with water. That's the ebook we did. The cement, kind of cement she says, will help you to prevent that dam. But we didn't want to sell that cement there. We did the ebook and then ran it on online. People started signing up, people started getting it. Before you know it, the rainy season came, and then when they wanted to do that thing, they had to call her. She was both a consultant, and then she was also supplying this. That's how she made her money. A lot. She made money running into millions. Okay, so now from autoresponder, you have your email list. Now, when it gets to your email list, it splits into two. And this thing I'm explaining, most of you would have gone through this process as a customer to another person. So what I want to do for you is so that other people can go through your own, so that they become customers to you. All right? If you like that, say yes, I like that. If you like that, say yes, sir, I like that on the chat box, so that I know that we're all still fully engaged. All right. Okay, let me oh, wow. Okay, just 1 second. Okay. So that sounds awesome. Wow. Kinsley says, yeah. Oh, Mosela says, yes. So yes, I want to learn. Yes, I want to learn it. Wow. Okay, that's great. I just want to get this confirmation to be sure that everybody's on the same page. Okay, so when it comes to your email list, that's when they have seen your ad copy. They've gone to your landing page and put their name and email address. They come to your autoresponder, and then they are now put in a particular list. What happens is they get a thank you page. So on that thank you page, I'll show you examples very soon. It tells them thank you for being part of your mail, and then that is where you have the opportunity to make a front end offer. So you can sell something of low amount to them. Why do you do that? So that you can sensitize them. We call it leg in the door principle. You can sensitize them, and it also helps you to raise money to cover your advertising cost, especially if you're making paid ads. So you need to put something at your thank you page that you can sell to them that will enable you recover. In fact, most times we make profits even on the advertising copy, and I'll show you how that works. Okay, then on the other part, you now get a welcome email. So that welcome email contains your lead magnet, or the link to the lead magnet. So if you promise them an ebook, then once they get into your email list, an automatic email goes off to them and then gives them the link or the download, how they will get access, or the video, whatever it is you promise them. It gives them access to that thing that you promised them. And then if you delivered value on that thing, they will begin to respect you. They will get to know you. They will like you. They will trust you. So when you want to sell something to them, it becomes very smooth and effortless. There is no resistance. Most times in my practical experience, they come to you asking you that they want to buy what it is that you're selling. All right. So your welcome email delivers your lead magnet, and then after that, you now have an email series. So you follow them up. Like I said, the fortune is in the follow up, but the money is in the list. This is your list. Is your list here. The money is in the list, but the fortune is in the follow up. Now, as you're following up, you can now continuously make offers to them. You can make your back-end offer. You can make side sales, up sales, cross sales. There are a lot of technical terms. We'll talk about them, especially if you come into the coaching course in the online course proper. All right, good. I hope you're blessed. I hope you're not overwhelmed. But this is basically what it is. Now, the problem people have is some people may have an ad copy, some people may have email list, but it's not connected as a system. Now, if this is done, you can go to sleep and you continue to make money. I'll show you a few results very soon. But if you do this, you continue to make results. So if you like this, type in the chat box, I am interested, so that I will show you what to do to now have it in your own business. If you want to say, I am interested, I am, wow, I am interested. Okay, fantastic. Wow, I'm having so many comments here. Okay. All right, so let me show you the next slide, and then I think I should show you some results now. think I should show you some of this. Okay, so you can see it. This is one of our accounts, one of our our campaigns, and you can see this is 166 people today. You understand? The day this screenshot was taken, this was 50 people. You understand? So you can imagine if you get between 100 to 200 people per day joining your business as leads, and then if you sell 10% to them every day. So let's say it's 100. Let's do the calculation. Let's say it's 100, and then out of that 100, you convert 10% to make a purchase. Remember, even if they don't purchase immediately, you still have them until they unsubscribe. Do you understand? So let's say you say 10%. 10% of 100 is 10, and then let's say you're selling a product worth 10,000. Do you understand? So if it is 10,000 times 10, that is 100,000, which means you're making 100,000 from this list every day. Just a list of 100 people. So what if you grow it to 1,000 and then you sell 10% or even 5%? That is 50. 50 by 10,000. You can imagine the amazing amount of money you'll be making in all of this. So this screenshot, there are so many of them, but because of time, I won't be able to share so many. This is the email, where we continue to get responses. When people join the list, we'll get an email, and then it's also counted on the autoresponder platform. So these are things that in the coaching course proper, I will explain to you. In the online course, I will explain to you, and I will hold you by hand to show you how you can do this. But I can do this as a doctor. I'm not an IT professional. I'm a medical doctor. I'm a surgeon, for goodness sake. I've delivered thousands, maybe hundreds of children. Actually, I've done CS countless number of times. That's my primary profession. But if I am good at this, anybody can do it. You don't need to be smart. You don't need to be extra intelligent. Just have a proper thinking head inside of on top of your shoulders, and you'll be able to do. So, Dr. J, I join you on this quest. Type in the chat box. Let me hear you. Dr. J, I join you on this quest to make money online using an online sales funnel. Dr. J, I join you in this quest to make money online using an online sales funnel. Type in the chat box. Let me read some of them out there so that we continue. We're about rounding up. I'm going to begin to hit the road home now. We're about rounding up. So thank you. We've spent close to maybe 40 minutes there about on this call. So let me begin to round up. Let me see other things that I may be able to show you quickly. Okay, so traffic, I've talked about it. Business is located where? Online. Everybody's online. Facebook is the most effective. Facebook is the most effective. So that's what you need to get. I'll show you a few sample pages so that you understand. We talked about ad copy, so increases your visibility and then brings attraction. Then it gives them an offer. Your ad copy must always make an offer. Your ad copy must always make an offer. Okay. Wow, there are a lot of, let me see, there are quite a whole lot. Wow, good one. Yes, yeah. Okay, well, I don't think I'm still too fast. I've slowed down already. Okay, it says, Talatu Christiana says, I need the course. I am willing to pay the price to make consistent income online. I'm willing to pay the price for success, no matter how it costs me, because it will soon return back to me. Let's hear the amount. I am willing to pay the price. This is Kashim Mohammed. Sanofi says, let's hear the amount. Oh, fantastic. So I'm going to tell you the amount for the course and then all the options, and then I'll make you a wonderful offer. You understand? So I'm going to just do that. But let me just share with you just a few more slides, and I'll give you I'll go online to show you some samples, and then those of you who are willing, I always know it is about 3% that will get the offer. Why? They are still the ones that control. That is why it is 3% of the population that controls the 97% of the wealth of the others. So it is 3% of the population that controls the wealth of 97% of the others. Why? It is that 3% that are willing to pay the price for success. Success has a price. Do you understand? You see, let me tell you this. Wealth is hard. Poverty is hard. You choose your hard. There's no one that is easy. There's something you need to pay. All right. So a landing page, that's where you have your lead form. You must have a strong call to action. Of course, I'll show you just a few examples very soon. I'll go online and show you a few examples. So that's landing page. And of course, you have your thank you page, which shows acknowledgement and then makes you a front end offer. I've already talked about that. Then the autoresponder, that's where you have your email list. That's where you have your welcome email. That's where you have your email service. Examples will include Aweber, MailChimp, GetResponse. So when you come into the course proper, I'll show you what you'll be able to do with each of them. Good or good. Thank you. Say to yourself again, I am awesome. I am a millionaire first. I am awesome. And then Give yourself a high five. All right. So the lead magnet, that is what we call the ethical bribe. So you give valuable information in exchange for name and email address. That is just what it is. That's what you advertise on social media. So it helps you to build authority status. It improves your know, like, and trust factors. I give you examples. Most of you, if you know my financial IQ test, 12 thriving businesses, you can start a free report. Most of you already have it. Those things are ethical bribe. They are lead magnets. That's what actually brought you inside of my email list, and then most times that's why you're actually listening to me now. So you can replicate it in your own business. Good or good. All right. So sales page, you have front end offer, back end offer, then that's where you take payments. And these things are automated. So the money is paid online. You can leave your account details, you can use payment gateways. You have a Flutterwave in Nigeria, you have Paystack, a whole lot of them. You can use all of them. I'll just show you an example, of them as we'll try to round off the class. So let me know in the chat box if you're still with me and you're still willing to pay the price to create the success that you desire. Now, let me also say this, because I know some people will be watching the replay of this. The offer I am going to make will also be available to you anytime you're able to watch this training. But the thing is that the offer will only be available as long as you're on the page where this video is playing. Once you close the page, you won't be able to access it again. So just stay with me. I'll soon tidy up, and then you get the offer, and then you'll be able to make your payment, and then get enrolled in the course, and then we'll get it running. I'll make you a fantastic offer. But if you leave this page, that means you won't be able to get exactly that offer again. Then, of course, you need domain name and hosting. But like I've said, you don't need a website, but you need a domain name and hosting. But it must not be a functional website. I'll explain that in the detailed class. So have a unique domain name, a WordPress site. So that's where you do that and host a website if you're ready to do that. But essentially, that's what we used to do, your landing pages and your sales pages. Then we also used to host and deliver your digital products, your ebooks, your flyers, your PDF guides, your cheat sheets, your audios and videos, and all of that, including your paid classes. If you want to run like an online school, I have an online, so that's the Millionaire Entrepreneurs University. You can also run it there. That's for those who want to go deeper and deeper and deeper. All right. Okay. So let me see if I should go online and just share, a few things with you. Now, the course I'm talking about is called Online Sales Funnel Video Course. Online Sales Funnel Video Course. So if you're interested in this course, say, Dr. J, I'm interested in this course, I want to get this course. No matter how much it costs, it's a chicken change. I'm going to tell you very soon, I want to get this course. Now, let me just share, let me go online and share with you just a few pages while you're typing. Those of us who are interested, I am interested, I want to get this Online Sales Funnel Video Course. It's a full course. I'm going to show you the details very soon, but just say that you're interested. See, the thing I teach people is when you see something that will make you progress, just say yes to it. Forget about the money, forget about the how. It is when you say yes that the how shows up. When you say no, then the how closes and you'll be able to do anything. And now this is not just about this opportunity I'm sharing, it's about every opportunity that will come your way. If you see an opportunity that resonates with your soul and your spirit and you need to benefit from, say yes first. Even if you don't have the money, even if it's a business and you don't have money, say yes first. And then once you say yes, it opens your mind to creativity, to create ideas that would make that thing become a reality. Okay, so keep it coming on the chat box. And yes, okay, yes, I can see. Okay, you're willing to pay to get the online sales funnel. So let me take you to website and then show you. Okay, how do I do that now? Okay, I wanted to share with you some ad copy and then a few other pages. Yes, I wanted to share an ad copy with you. I wanted to share a sales page and then a landing page. But before that comes up, let's proceed. So what do you expect in the online sales funnel video course? What do you expect? What am I going to give you? Let me just share that with you quickly. Okay, I can see people typing on the chat box. Okay, yes, you want to get it. Okay. All right, let me not be distracted. Okay, good. Okay, so that's the content. What are you going to be, what am I going to be teaching you in the online sales funnel video course? One is the module 1. We'll talk about the difference between marketing and sales. They are not the same thing. I'm just going to run through them. In module 2, I share with you what is customer journey management. Customer journey management. I bet you don't know a thing about it. Who is a prospect? Who is a client? Who is a customer? Who is an evangelist? Who is traffic? These are the things I share with you. I share with you the strategies for converting one to another, and then how to know what to say to anybody at any particular time to make the person buy something from you. All right. Then in module 3, we talk about the complete online marketing structure, the formula and the sequence. I simplify everything. So I give you all the tidbits, all those components I shared with you earlier. I break it down in pieces, in bits that you can manage, and then show you how you can develop it yourself. Then, of course, we do copywriting made easy, the story grid framework. It is something that I taught, it's something that I developed. It's a story sell, facts tell. Stories sell, facts tell. So I'm going to show you how to use stories to sell your product. One of my clients, Mrs. Mary, she used that story grid framework to close a deal in Lagos. And then when she was talking to me about it, she was so excited. She was so excited about it because I taught her how to use stories to sell her product. Stories are emotional. People buy based on emotion and then justify it with logic. Great. People buy based on emotion and then they justify it with logic. So I show you how to use that to write, ad copies that convert, how to use it to write emails that get people begging you to give you money for your products and services. And then in module 5, we conclude. I show you your do-it-yourself tools, technology, and resources, all the things that you need to be able to use to create your own personalized online sales funnel. All right, so that's basically what you're going to learn. So you can see it, in greater detail here on this other slide. Is the same thing I've explained. So because of time, I don't want to run through that again, but those are the things you will learn in the online sales funnel. Yes, I'm hearing a lot of how much is it? How much is it? Okay, no problem. No problem. Okay, let me share the price with you. Oh, you're interested? Lucky says I'm interested. Kechu says I'm interested. Okay. Shedak says I'm interested. Okay. Wow. Debayo says I'm interested. Okay, so let me share with you what it will cost you. Like, it won't cost you an arm and a leg, something very simple, to be able to get this course. Okay, so but again, next steps, take action and then get professional help. So that is just very, very simple and straightforward. That will be the next step for everybody. Take action now and then get professional help. So of course, don't do it by yourself. It's going to take you a long time. You do trial and error, it might be cheaper, but it may end up being counterproductive and then create more problems. So this is what you have been waiting for. What is my offer to help? After all this long talk, thank you. Been with me for almost 1 hour now. So thank you. I am so glad you were able to make it to the end of this class. So I'm going to just stay with me in the next couple of minutes. I'm going to share with you the offer I have for you. But again, I sincerely appreciate, I'm grateful that at least this number of people were able to hang on to this webinar for 1 full hour. It's not easy for somebody to keep your attention for 1 hour. So first again, let's say I am a millionaire, I am awesome, and then give yourself a high five. So what will I do to help you? 3 things. 1, I can help you to build your online sales funnel in 4 weeks or less in 3 options. So you have to choose how you want me to help. Yes, I'm willing to help you, but again, it is your choice. So 1, you can get the online sales funnel course, which I'm going to show you the price now, and then take it yourself. It is very detailed, it is very self-explanatory, so you will not miss road. So you can take that first one, online sales funnel course, and then it's an online course, so you get it and then just go ahead and then implement all the things that I instruct you to implement. Then you can go for option 2, which means one-on-one coaching. So I will show you how to do it over a period of 4 weeks. So every week I'm going to call you on the phone with you and your team. So I show you the details of how to build the online course. So it's not a general class like this one we're having. It is one-on-one. So we look at your business and then structure your online course, structure your lead magnet, structure all of those things, and then get it running. So that is one-on-one coaching. So in that option 2, you still get the online sales funnel course for you to study at your own pace, but you still get one-on-one coaching from me directly to show you what to do. And then the third option is to outsource it, which means we do it for you while you learn. So me and my team, we create the sales page, we create the ad copy, we create the landing pages, we manage the funnel completely for you, but we still give you the online sales funnel course. We still do one-on-one coaching with you, but we also now do it ourselves for you. By the time we implement it, we also teach your people so that we can actually also hand over to them. So those are the 3 options. So it's either you get the course, of course, getting the course alone will be the cheapest, Then if you want to step up a bit, then we can do one-on-one coaching and show you how to do it. That's option 2. Then you can do option 3. Just give us the contract, just give us the job. We'll do everything, implement the system. The only thing is that you see 200 people, 300 people, 150, 50 people, 100 people joining your business. And then you see as they are buying, as we're sending them email, they are buying. And then of course the money is coming into your account. So the choice is just the level of price that you're willing to pay. That determines. So type in the chat box. Let me show you. The next slide is the prices. So but type in the chat box, which option would you go for if money was not a problem? Which option will you go for? Okay, option 2. Oh, option 3. Option 1. Which option would you go for? Okay, so let me show you the price. So we decide which one you want to go for. I'm always there for you. Any one you go for, I can assure you that you get the best possible result. And I can assure you that any one you go for in 4 weeks, you'll be able to get result. My guarantee is that if you don't get result in 4 weeks, ask me to refund your money. I stand on my integrity. I'm on name, not just on the medical doctor. I have integrity. So I will refund you your money if you go for option 1, option 2, option 3, and then you don't get the value that I promised you. In 4 weeks, you have a full refund. So how much will it cost? Simple, so that I can tidy up this class. Simple, how much will it cost? So the first one, online sales funnel video course, is on-demand, self-paced video course, which means once you pay, we'll give you access to where the course is hosted. You can take it anytime you want, in the morning or in the night, or anytime you want. You develop the things by yourself, you take your assignment, and then ask how much? Just $27. $27. I don't want to give you the normal price. I've already slashed it down, so I don't want to go into any argument. This is more than 90% reduction. This course ordinarily goes from $100 and something, at least $107 that this course should go for. We have brought it down to $27. In Nigerian Naira is 11,340. Oh, you want to pay? Okay, no problem. I'll give you the account details. Okay, no problem. Just 1 second. Just 1 second so that I can run through all of them. So it's just 11,340. And then all of these things I've taught you, you get them on for you, running for you. I don't know how else to say it. Option 2 is one-on-one coaching. So you still get the online sales funnel video course. You get 4 weeks of one-on-one coaching. You get assignment and tasks, and that will cost you $97. $97, which is $40,740. Now, let me give you an idea. My one-on-one coaching is $1,000. Yes. When I teach personal finance management, my one-on-one coaching is $1,000, which is about $420,000. But now I am giving you the online sales funnel. I'm still going to coach you on how to implement the online sales funnel over a period of 4 weeks. I'm going to call you once every week. This one is not my assistant that's going to call you. I will call you Dr. J. I will call you myself. I will spend at least 2 hours every week looking at the online sales funnel and making sure that before the end of the 2 weeks, it is running and then it's creating money for you. For just $97, $40,740. Thank you, Dr. J, for this offer. All right, God bless you. God bless you. Thank you for this offer. Okay, no problem. So, okay, no problem. I'll give you the account details to pay right now, because I still have another offer. We have one more offer. Okay. Now, option 3. Option 3, how much is option 3? So we do it for you while you learn. So the component is you still have the online sales funnel video course. You have the 4 weeks one-on-one coaching. You have your assignment and tasks because we need to develop you. But we will create all necessary pages, content, and ads for you. I have an ad team, an ad agency that does all of that. Then we launch and manage the funnel for you. For how much? Not even up to $1,000, $697. This is a service that should go for nothing less than $3,000. Yes, about $1 million. But we're doing it for $697, which is $292,749, $292,000. So we give you the course, we teach you for 4 weeks, then we create all the pages, I wish I showed you my pages, my landing pages, but most of you also came through, so you would have seen it, my sales pages, my landing pages, my emails, the way they are structured. Wow. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so how do you make payment? And then what? Okay, let me slow down. Sometimes I just get too fast. Okay, so let me answer these few questions. Okay, yes, I'll give you the account details shortly so that I can make payment if you're ready to make payment. For those of you who pay now on this call, I have a special offer for you. Whether you pay for option 1, option 2, option 3. Any option that you pay for, I have a special offer for you, but that has to be while we're still on this page. Those of you who are joining me live, you have 30 minutes to make payments to be able to unlock this offer I'm going to show you now. Now, if you're watching this as a recorded webinar, maybe after we had finished, then as long as you're on this page, you have that offer. Once you leave this page, you won't be able to get that offer again. So choose anyone that is you can afford. You can start from the, just the cost, which is $27, $11,340. You can pay for that one and then gradually try your hands. And then maybe as you start getting results, if it's not exactly what you want, then you can bring us in at one-on-one coaching. Then you can also even ask us to do it for you. If you have money to pay for the outsourcing, that's fine. If you want to pay for the one-on-one coaching, that's fine. Anyone, but make sure that you start. You understand? In the words of what's his name, Martin Luther King, he said, if you can, okay, I don't know how he puts it again. If you cannot, if you don't crawl but run. I don't know. I'm trying to remember how to say. But if you can crawl, crawl. If you can run, run. If you can fly, fly. If you can soar, so whatever it is you can do, just make sure you do it. But the important thing is don't stay one place. Make sure you keep moving. All right, all right. So, okay. This person had our account details before. Okay. Okay. What's the name? Okay, I can see the chat. Okay, you have already paid for which one? One-on-one. Okay, fantastic. Okay, that's the first payment we're receiving today. Okay, fantastic. All right, so what will happen is, let me answer these questions, and then, okay, those who want to pay, let me go forward so that everybody can have the account details, and then I'll come back to answer these questions. You understand? Okay, so my offer, my reward, if you pay in the next 30 minutes or while we're still on this call, you have 1 month free business consulting with me. That's just my offer. 1 month, for the next 1 month, you can call me. I'll give you my phone number. I'll give you my email address. I'll give you my WhatsApp number. You can talk to me about your business, anything at all for the next 1 month. No, it's absolutely free. Whatever business you're into, for the 1 month, you have direct access to me. But for you to have that access, you need to pay for one of those three, either the course or the one-on-one coaching or the outsourcing option. Once you pay for any of them, within 30 minutes or while you're still on this page, you have that access to me for the next 1 month. So how do you pay? Then I'll go back to answer those questions while we'll now take a comment and other questions. So how do you pay? Option one is an OSFVC. That's online sales funnel video course only, $27 is $11,340. Option two, okay, this person just paid. So when you pay, type it on the chat box and let me know your name on the chat box. Okay, you just paid for one-on-one. Okay, fantastic. Okay, said Dr. Ja will send you an email. Okay, fantastic, no problem. You can send me an email. But this offer is only 30 minutes from now. Okay, this is 30 minutes from this point, this offer. So if you're sending email, fine, but you need to make payments. Okay, now option two is the online sales funnel video course plus one-on-one is $97, which is $40,740. Option three is everything, both the video course, both one-on-one, and then we'll do it for you for $697, $292,740. Okay, one more person just paid again. Thank you guys. I appreciate not just the money, but it's your commitment to be able to lift yourself, or your commitment to be able to help yourself so that I can help others. Let me tell you this, you can only help others when you're helped. Do you understand? When you succeed, everybody wins. So that money you're holding on to it, yes, it's good. But the thing is, what you can do for poor men is not to be one of them. So all those responsibilities that are holding you down, you can see the account numbers, you can copy it and make payments. Okay, 1 month. Okay, all right, just keep making your payment. Now, when you make payment, make sure you send a mail, send your name, phone number, and proof of payments to drjubu@gmail.com. Then we'll enroll you in the course, and then you get the one-on-one business coaching for free, absolutely for free. So go ahead and make your payment. I can see, wow. Okay, no problem. So thank you guys. This class has been awesome. It has been fantastic. I'm so excited. Like I said, it's not about the money. It's that, yes, the money is part of it. The money is good. It will help us with a lot of things. I won't lie to you about it. But the thing is that it's about the lives you're going to transform, about the lives you're going to change. If you're thinking about 11,000, 40,000, and 90, how much? What will you do for? If you keep it, that money is still going to finish. But now, if you invest it, that money is going to go out and bring more money. That is why what I teach people to do now is to move from tactical defense to strategic offense. Move from tactical defense to strategic defense. Move from holding back what you already have to now using a part of it, strategically to now make more money. That's what you need to invest. Now it's time to invest. Invest in what? Invest in personal development, invest in high income skills, invest in credible businesses. These are three investments you must begin to make now. Personal development, that's what you're doing now. High income skill, that's still the same thing, because this skill you're going to learn on how to build an online sales funnel is a high income skill. Then invest in credible businesses. If you do that in the next 2 to 3 months, COVID-19 is not going to be a problem to you. All right, thank you. Those of you who are making pay, awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Please do make sure you send us an email, your name, your phone number, and then proof of payment. Once you see the proof of payment, we'll know how much you paid. Then we'll now know the option, whether it's option 2, option 1, option 2, option 3 that you paid for. And then we'll get in touch with you and roll in the class. I personally will call you to now start your coaching course classes, your consulting classes, and all of that. Like I said again, if you're watching this as a recorded webinar, on this page, make sure you make your payment. The payment link is below, so click that button below. There are also those 3 payment options below. So click the one that you want to choose, option 1, option 2, option 3. Click that one and then go ahead and make payment. Once you close this page, then this offer of 1 month free consulting will not be available any longer. So you can still pay the $27 and get option 1, but you will not get the one-on-one coaching. Sorry, not one-on-one coaching. You will not get the 1 month free consulting. You can pay for the one-on-one coaching, but you don't have the free consulting. You can pay for the outsourcing, but you don't have the free consulting. So you need to make the payment. I think we'll spend almost 5 minutes, so have like 25 minutes to go for those of you with me live. But if you're on the recorded webinar, then it is as long as this page is open. Once this page closes, the offer goes away. All right, so thank you. I so appreciate you. You can send in your questions, you can send in your comments. Okay, somebody says, I'll get back to you, Dr. J. No problem. You can get back to me anytime, but maybe this offer may not be there. So if you have the funds, just go ahead and pay. Forget about all those problems, all the things that is calling for the money. Invest it here, and then you see the money begin to grow. You see your personal capacity also begin to grow. You see your ability. You can use this to make money. You can use it to run adverts. You can use it to create online sales funnel for other people, and then charge them, and then they pay you. That way you recover the money. So there are 2 things you can do. Use it to run your own business and then make money in your own business. You can use it to run for other people. You can use it to run an ad agency for other people and then make the money back, and then also impact a lot more people. Okay, so thank you. My time is fully spent. Let me see if I can go back and then answer those burning questions. But before we go there, look at the payment details. Let me just quickly say it again. Is Zenith Bank 101-624-5717. Maximum Consulting and Multi Services Limited. If you click the link below, you also see the option to pay with your ATM card. You can also pay with your ATM card, pay online. Those options are there. So you click the link below and then just make sure that you go make your payment. Make sure you get to do it now. I have less than 20 minutes to go, and then make sure you do that before you close this page. Good. Fantastic. It's been 1 hour of mad fun. It's been 1 hour of excitement. I'm so I don't know how to thank you. Why? Because of the life that we're going to change. So quickly and frequently asked questions. I'll do that in the next 2 minutes, and then we call it a day for this class. Where does the course hold? The course holds online. It holds online. So you don't need to come to my office in Abuja, whether you're in Lagos or in Liberia or you're in South Africa, in the United States. Anywhere you are, this course is available. So you can watch the lessons and take the assessments from anywhere at your own pace. Once you enroll, you get your unique login details via email. So those of you that make payment, just you get it almost immediately. Will it work for my business? Absolutely. Online sales funnel works for every kind of business, whether you sell products, services, or training, whether you're starting a new business or you want to use it for an already existing business, it will work for you. Do I need a website to start? No, I've said you don't need a website, but you need a domain name and hosting, but you don't need a functional website. I'll show you how to do that. Any guarantees? Yes. People are scared of guaranteeing the thing, but you see, I'm not doing this because I'm broke. I'm doing this because I want to and help people. So I have a guarantee. If after 30 days and you don't get the results I promised you, then kindly send me an email. You have your money back. Any amount you paid, whether it's $27 or the $97 or the $697. Any amount you pay, just send me an email. We'll fund it. If after 30 days you don't get the results you desire. Now, if you have more questions, kindly send an email to drjugu@gmail.com. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so glad you guys are here. I'm so glad. Yes, I think the payments are still coming in. I'm still getting a lot of text messages. Okay, fantastic. Oh, he says it was a wonderful class. God bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, wow, wow. He said I'm interested. Okay, he said I'm looking forward to the one-on-one coaching. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. So I am so glad. I'm so glad we were here. All right, so that's the account details again, but click the link below and then you get all of that. The final slide is my contact details, so you can contact me. That's my phone number, 003 666 4414. My email address is drjugu@gmail.com. My website, this is actually the Millionaire Entrepreneurs University, so you can go there. I have a lot of other courses. It's still in construction, but I'm not actually finished it. But my developers are working on it. So all of my courses, all of other courses will also be on that website. So anything that has to do with teaching personal development, teaching personal financial literacy, teaching entrepreneurship will be on that course. So you can go there, www.tmeu, that's the Millionaire Entrepreneurs University.drjugu.com. Then we have a Facebook group. It's called the Millionaire Entrepreneurs University. So I also do a lot of free trainings on that Facebook Facebook group. So you can also join us there, and then you get a lot of free trainings, a lot of free resources from me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. God bless you. I am so happy. I'm so happy. God bless you, Dr. J. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're giving us so much free today. Yes, but please don't just rely on free things. You cannot build a sustainable business, a viable business on freebies. You need to actually pay a little bit of a token to make sure that you get the results you desire. Let me also say this again. You don't pursue money desperately, you create wealth deliberately. You don't pursue money desperately, you create wealth deliberately. So take that step. Again, I say it is foolishness to struggle where another person who is successful and is willing to help you is available. So if somebody is successful and you can verify that and then he's willing to help you, why should you struggle? So I'm providing my shoulders for you to climb and so that you can see further. I also have my own mentors and coaches that I also climb on their own shoulder to see further. And I pay thousands of dollars, for my coaches, every year. Do you understand? So this is all we can take for today. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. But before we close, let's make our millionaire declaration again. And remember to make it okay. Wow, wow, wow. I can see the payment. Oh, this is fantastic. This is about the best webinar I've had in this COVID-19. Thank you. Thank you for everyone who has been part of it. I am a millionaire. I am awesome. And then give yourself a high five. Second time, I am a millionaire. I am awesome. And then give yourself a high five. The third and the last time, personalize it now. Say, Dr. J is a millionaire. Dr. J is awesome. And then give yourself a high five. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. And then it's been so nice. It's been so fantastic having you on this call. Go, let's change the world. When you win, everybody succeeds. I love you all.